Oh yeah, the big news. Probably show it to you when I get home. Got bought myself an English wheel, which I think it's English. For shaping metal, and I've had a good go on it. I haven't had a good go on it. I've had a go on it, and the results were fair to middling, but you're drifting. But I did get the idea of what it does. Go on, bloody hell. Because at first I put the main arch sort of round and over the tyre. I put that in the metal, and then use the English wheel to put the arch in, because it stretches it. But all it did was straighten out the arch around the wheel, and I couldn't really figure out why, because I've never had an English wheel before, and I've watched a couple of YouTube videos, and as per normal it doesn't really make sense unless you're doing it. So I've got one, and I was doing it, obviously. Anyway, I buckled it all up and all the rest of it, and it was like, this is crap. So I left it. Next evening I went out there, smashed it with the biggest hammer I could get to sort of straighten it out. Left loads of, well, you can imagine, loads of hammer marks in it, which the English wheel dealt with, no problem. Sort of, I don't know, 10-15 minutes using the English wheel, flattened it out completely. Well, I wouldn't say completely, but good enough. And then I started putting in the other dollies. I think, no, they're dollies. They're not dollies, are they? Curved wheels to shape the metal, and started to form the arch again. And I thought I'd just have a really good go at creating the sort of arch I want. And while I was doing that, I don't know where it came from. It's like an epiphany that to stretch it in the forward arc, you're not bending the metal as such, you're stretching it so it arches itself up. It's hard to explain, really. Watch a video. Not this one, but it's because you've got the edges of the metal, you don't do quite to the edge, they stay in shape. And then obviously you got where you're stretching the metal, it's got nowhere to push outwards because the end bits are intact. So it arches up. Oh, cheeky. It pushes itself together, and as you're going across it, it arches itself up, bends itself up. And it's like, ah. So although I've done a really crappy second attempt, the idea of it, the knowledge of it, I'm not saying I'm skilled. Yeah, Keith, I'm just an amateur, mate. But in all fairness, I've got the idea, and when you've got the idea, you stand a good chance, don't you? Now I've got to be a little bit careful. That's why I hammered out the piece I'd ruined instead of using a fresh piece of metal, because it ain't cheap, sheet metal. It ain't cheap at all. I've got to find another supplier, really, apart from eBay, because I don't know, I've got to find somewhere where I can buy a bigger sheet and they'll cut it down for me so I can put it in the shed, you know, that sort of carry on. But yeah, I was quite happy with that. I'll show you in a minute. I'm nearly home. Nearly home. Let the missus know I'm home. Go down the neighbour's back alley. Oh, you pervert. Look at this. Mum got the gardener to sweep it all up. Look. Oh, it looks gorgeous. There was some shit out here. Oh. I can't reach. I'm so tiny. Bless me, I'm so little. There you are. I'll have to blank out the security measures there. Right. Put some lights on. Right there. Get the panel out the way like that. There's my old woman. 0.6. It's still working. I did that. That in there. Right. That. There it is, look. As I say, it's very shoddy, and every time I kept on putting it up against the wheel, it was like, it's bloody straight. And then, of course, you notice this bloody great hump. This is what I was on about. The edges stay sort of as they are. You English wheel the middle, which gives you this form, and starts a very slight curve that way. And then if you want to bulge it up in the middle, you English wheel less and less. So you do all that, and then you bring it in a bit, and then you bring it in a bit, and then you bring it in a bit, and it just stretches, and up it goes. I've tried to do it too quick, hence all the tram lines. Can you see that? All the tram lines in it, which I've had a go at grinding out. Which is a fair job. So now I've got the principle of it, because I was a bit annoyed that it wasn't happening quick enough, so I was proper winding it up, and obviously stuck a load of grooves in it. So the next time with a fresh piece, I'll give it a go. This was another attempt which isn't anywhere near as grooved and is the right width. I might even just have a go at that one, because if I'm gentle with it, it'll clean out the grooves. Anyway, there you go. English wheel, baby English wheel. If I could afford a cast iron one for £1,000 or so, I would have done. But a couple of £100, and there you go. Look at that. We're on our way. So new wheel arch, not wheel arch, mudguard. Soon. Anyway, ride safe.